Hey, Kenny. Aren't you glad you have your internet back? Hi, Gaga. Can y'all hear me okay? I'll probably have to readjust the lighting once I open up the white paper because it's gonna be glary. Hi, Lydia. Coloring K, Louise. Happy Humpy Puppy Day. Good one, Louise. Good one. Lori, Art Mingle. Happy Humpy Bumpy Day. Oh, yeah, that's why we're going to draw today, Louise. We're going to chill today. How good, Kenny. I'm so glad. Hi, Zane. Hi, Janet. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Fritchie. Pamela, Arlene. Let's see, Tori. There's some happy stuff. I know. Don't we all, Louise? Don't we all? Hi, Julie. Happy wonderful Wednesday to you too. Darla, Joy. Sound is great. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Well, Janet and Kathy Arbor, blaming them. Blaming them. Yep, I sure am. I'm going to blame Kathy Arbor and Janet for this one. Castle's book. Oh, good, Gaga. Now, don't be afraid to dive in. Don't you be a fearing, Gaga. Dive in and use that book. Let's see. I think I said hi to Lori, Aunt Beck, Joy. I'm trying to say hi to everybody. If you're just joining us for the first time or you're watching a recording, I go live every Monday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern, but I usually come on about 8:30 or so to say good morning to everybody. And it is a chat show. Just saying. If you don't like chatty. So anyway, let's see what else. Yes, the family of enablers. So true. Eileen was here. We'd be yeah. Does I see Picola come in? Picola, Dot. Who else? If I'm missing anybody, I look away for a second. So thanks everybody for the thumbs up already. Appreciate it. Doesn't mind enabling the enabler. Janet, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to show this book, and I told Janet, I said, I don't think I'm going to show this. I think I'll just sketch. I'm just going to sketch in my new 600-page giant sketchbook. And I do have a little happy mail, and I did also put some more stuff in our Fibs Flow, book of peeps. Yeah, I got. I had one of these some years ago. I had actually my intro video on YouTube has me starting this. That was like 5 years ago. So I had one of these new about 5 or 6 years ago, and I used a lot of it. I didn't complete it, but I got another one. I'm wait till I turn this on the side so you can see how thick it is. Hi, Nanamo. Nanamo is going to be my first person in my foodie journal. I'm going to stick her in there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to stick you in the book. I'm going to put you in the book, Nana. So anyway, but this book here, Kathy Arbor and Janet had, and I said, well, I don't really need that. Well, when has that ever stopped us before? When has that ever stopped us from buying a book? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's Phil. Y'all want to see Phil? Where is Phil? Where's Phil? Oh, here's Phil. Oh. Mike. I just thought everybody got tired of seeing him, so I kind of moved away from it. Hi, Jay Weber. Let's see. Nana's eating a donut and shortbread. Such a foodie, Nana Mo. You're just such a foodie. Let's see. I know I'm missing people. Thanks, everybody. Um, let's see. Don't know where you. Hi, Lauren. Oh, good. You're welcome. I'm glad you got your prints. You're welcome. Thanks, everybody that supports the channel. I'm making some. I think I'm going to make prints. Well, I don't know that I'm going to. Well, maybe I'll show it today. But I'm making some new collages, and I'm going to make prints out of those. I think we'll see. I'm still deciding. Still playing with it. Let's see. Cassandra. Who else? I'm just looking at names and people saying good morning so I can catch everybody. Hi, Bean. I saw that you came by Monday. Oh, well, I thought I saw your name in the chat after the fact when I went back to check to see how clear the video was. And I didn't even see Bean on Monday. So welcome, Bean. Y'all welcome, Miss Bean. Amanda. G. Hey, G. How's it going? G's been doing all kinds of things on her channel. I always want, G's one of those people that I wish her videos were longer. I always wish G's videos were longer. Let's see, who else? Molly. Does say hi to you, Darla. So thanks everybody for popping in. We're going to sketch today. We're going to sketch out of the book that I have been enabled to buy. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, Kathy, I'm blaming you and Janet. You and Janet, Kathy. And don't forget, guys, Kathy Arbor, she streams at 1 Eastern every Thursday, and she does some awesome art, guys. And if you don't follow her on Instagram, she has the most beautiful garden photos ever. Her and Lady Jan have beautiful flowers that they post. Happy Hump Day, Nancy. I have you on my iPad and phone, so if I go get a cup of coffee, don't miss it. Oh, I do that too sometimes. I'll put whoever instead, I'll just shut down the laptop or my computer, desktop or whatever, and just put it on the iPad so I can carry y'all around with me. I do that too. Let's see. Oh, good, Coloring K. Have you posted some drawings on Instagram? Oh, let's see who else. Been thinking to teach myself to draw, but it's difficult. I would recommend getting drawing on the right side of the brain, Gaga. That's the one I always recommend to everybody. And practice. Those two things. You got to practice. But drawing on the right side of the brain, which my copy is from 1978 or 9, I think. It's an old copy. It's the best book for teaching you how to see. It's about how to see. Drawing what you see, not what you think you see. Let's see. Yeah, Janet goes, you can do it. Go, girl, go. Let's see. Oh, you shouldn't do that, Lydia. Don't give up. But then here's the thing, guys. If you don't love it, you're not going to practice. You're not going to do it. You got to, it's like, music. I can't, I play around here and sing a little tune or something, but I don't sing. I don't play an instrument. It's just not my thing to practice. And if you don't love it, you're not going to practice. You have to practice, and if you don't love it, you're not going to do it. So you have to find what you love, whether it's art, music, computer programming, whatever it is. You have to do what you love, because then you can get good at it. You'll get good at it if you love it. Lydia's making an art journal out of newspaper. Okay. Are you gluing pages together? Newspaper is really thin. It's not very sturdy. So are you gluing the newspapers together, Lydia? Yeah, have a look at it. You can. There's all kinds of and they have my issue is 1978 or nine, I think, but they've reissued it. They've reprinted it, and they also have a workbook now that you can get to go with it. So there's a workbook, and I don't know if my copies are in here or if I move them to the other room. Let's see. Ah, here we go. So I have the book and I have the workbook, but I didn't get the workbook with the book. Okay, so here's my old copy of it, drawing on the right side of it. But it's all falling apart. Hubster, when he went back for his master's, he had to take an art appreciation class, and this was the book they made them have. So he took my old book that's all falling apart. But let me give you a couple of examples here that I always pull. And so again, these are from the 70s, 76, 78, because that's when this book first came out. Betty Edwards. All right. So for instance, let me find a couple different ones. So from September in September, October, 3 months. So using the book, this person went from drawing like this, 3 months, to drawing that. This person went, there's a couple more here, September to November again. This is how they started drawing before they took the class. And then this is how they drew 2 or 3 months later. One more. Now this one was from January to March, so about 3 months again. This is how they drew the first. And then here's what they went to. So that's just some of the examples. There's other examples in here too, but my book's falling apart. But now, let's see, this one was mine's 1979, so it's all falling apart. Let's see. Well, that's what these did too. These did too, Gaga. So this is drawing on the right side of the brain, Betty Edwards. And then this one's a beat up older copy, but there's you can get newer ones where they give you places to do the work, right? I'll give you one of the good tips out of here for you to start practicing with. Take something you want to draw, like, take a picture of something that you want to draw. I'm going to show you all kinds of stuff in this book. Take a picture of something you want to draw on your phone or your iPad. Make it big enough that you can see. Make it big enough. Don't draw like this. Don't try to draw like this. These are too little. I'm going to draw these bigger, okay, than that's in this book. Let me see how little these are. I'm going to draw these bigger. But I'm left brain time is overthink everything. Yeah, that could be an issue. So anyway, draw bigger. So take a picture of something you want to draw, and at least this big, right? At least about this big, and turn it upside down. Turn it upside down and draw it upside down. Because what you're doing is you're fooling your brain. In other words, and instead of trying to draw an eye or draw this or draw it upside down, and you will draw what you see. You'll draw the lines where they really are. You'll draw everything really how it really looks, not what you think it looks like. And then when you turn it over, you will be surprised at how good that looks. You will. Let's see. Yeah, so try to do that. Try to draw something upside down. Take your piece that you're drawing and turn it upside down, and you draw upside down too. So yeah, try that just to give you some confidence. Give you some confidence building. Okay, so let's see. So, like I was saying, Janet and Kathy Arbor enabled me on this one. So Scoobs, you got this book, Scoobs? Or are you talking about drawing on the right side of the brain? Yeah. Freaks me out the thought of drawing. Well, then get over your freaky. Get over your freaky, Nana. But that's the purpose of it. It's probably because if you're too OCD about drawing, that's why you're overthinking it. You're not drawing what you see. You're drawing what you think you see. So you got to get over that. Yeah. So thank you, Pacola. And how you doing, Pacola? I hope you're feeling better and on the complete mend, I hope. No, it's not the virus. I always have to say that. Okay, so I'm going to draw. So my plan was, let me scoot this over. So I got this book because, like I said, Kathy and Janet, they have it. They enabled me. They showed it. They shared it and enabled all in one fell swoop. Okay, good, Pacola. Look how thick it is. It's like a big, weighty textbook. It's heavy. Now, I got it on Amazon. The price on the book is like $59.99, but I did not pay that. Amazon's cheaper on Amazon. And of course, you can do free shipping. And I was telling Janet, some people don't realize this, and it's not for every item. But when you go on Amazon, if you don't have Prime, go when it says the shipping options, go to shipping options, and there's almost always free shipping. Now, some independent, if you're buying it from somebody else, or, there's other things too, but there's almost always free shipping if you're willing to wait an extra 3 or 4 days. So you just got to click down into the shipping options, and it'll say, a week and it's free, 3 days and you pay $6. If you want it tomorrow, you're going to pay whatever, right? Unless you got Prime, of course, but a lot of people may not know that you can get free shipping as long as you can have free shipping as long as you select that option. It doesn't come up automatically. They're not, you gotta click it. You gotta click it. So anyway, okay, baby, you're gonna have to get down. I know you want to be up here, but you've been up here all morning. So I'm going to show this in a minute, but it's a big, heavy book. I did, and I don't even know if I could find it. I'm going to show it, but I did draw one thing out of it, and it was, hang on, here. So the llama alpaca right here. And so what's nice about this book, well, I liked it because of the scope of it, because there's so much in it. That's why I bought it. And yeah, you could do that too. Beck says, look, see if there's used copies. Yeah, Louise. So you might as well get free shipping, right? You're waiting a week anyway. You might as well go for the free shipping. Let's see. Galena, I've been using that book more often. Okay, good. So I just got it yesterday. What day did I get it? What day is today? Wednesday. I think it came in Sunday, actually. I think I got it on, no, because I would have showed it on Monday. So it must have been Monday. I must have got it Monday night. Anyway, I've just had it for a day or two. And so there's just so much to it. And it's broke down by the sections have a little color coding on them. And so these are the animals. Well, they're calling it creatures. So I spent, I don't know, maybe an hour sketching alpacas, llamas, alpacas. I've kind of combined them. So I said, I'm going to go with this face right here. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, these are very hard to draw for me because they're so tiny. And, I wear trifocals. I got it late Monday. Thanks, Janet. And so, because I knew if I would have had it on Monday during the show, I would have showed it. So I took a picture of it and expanded it so I could see it better because it's just too tiny. And that's what I'll do. I have some of the pictures that I might draw out of here. I have them on my iPad so I can look at them bigger, but I want to kind of show you what they look like and then kind of show you how I'm drawing. So what I decided to do, y'all know, about 5 or 6 years ago, I bought one of these big sketchbooks. Okay, it's where's the cut? I did keep the wrap. Here's the wrap, and it is, I could measure it, but let's see if it says on here. And let's see, but there's 300 pieces of paper, so you got 600 sheets front and back. Okay, let me measure. It's not on there for whatever reason. Okay, so it is 11 and a half by 13. Kind of an odd size. 13 by 11 and a half. Okay. So it's a big mama. Now, wait for it. Wait for it. It is heavy. Look how thick it is. It's like 2 inches, maybe more. Yeah, it's 2 inches thick. And it's got 300 pages. So you got 600 front and back. And like I said, I did have one of these some years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago. And I used a lot of it. I didn't finish using it. And I probably won't finish using this one. And I'm pretty zoomed in so that when I start drawing, we're kind of close up. So I'm a little zoomed. I got to sit on my foot. So I don't start. Is that the front? Yeah. I don't start in the front. Wait, is that where I started? Did I start on the back? I don't remember which way I went. No, I went the front way. I skip a few pages at the beginning because, well, there's a couple things I like to do. One, if I don't go in order, it's not intimidating to work in a big book. I'll just open it. I can go anywhere I want in it. You know, I might skip a few pages. So I skipped probably, 6 or 7 pages. Maybe a little more before I started. Okay, so I'm going to turn to the one I did. So what I started with was this picture, and this is kind of how I'm going to do this book. I'm going to probably start with the animal, the main, animal that I want to draw, like kind of big and in the middle of the page. And then I'm going to maybe sketch another 1 or 2. And then I'm going to look them up online for other references and draw the animal from other references. So I'll fill a page with that animal. So that's what I did. And this is the only page. I only have 1 page to show you. I only have 1 page. Oh, I got it on Amazon. Coloring K. The ISBN is 08243575150. And it's called The Very Big Sketchbook. There might be a couple different versions of it. This is a different version than the one I got 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, but it's, they're pretty much the same. So this is what I've drawn so far in here. Let's make sure my camera's. So I started with him, which was, this one. And then I drew it big. Then I drew a couple smaller, kind of like that one version. And then all the rest, I looked up different photographs. I looked up different pictures of them. And I added my own touch. Like I made them have long, flowy hair or some kind of weird bangs. Or, I added a lot more fluff on this one. The one in the picture here. This one here doesn't have all that fluffy hair, but make it your own. And it's all with ballpoint pen. And that's what I'm going to try to do with this book with. I might add color on some, but I haven't decided yet. Thank you, Pacola. There's the link to the big blank sketchbook or big blank journal, I think is what it's called. Yeah, a whole herd of no drama llamas. So then I just looked up different ones and sketched them looking different ways. And, and then I want to try to remember to date them because I'm not going to go in order, right? I'm not going to go in order. I'm just going to kind of skip around the book. So that way I'll know what day I did them in. But yeah. So these are the ones that I've done so far, starting with the one in the middle. I hope so, Scooby. So, and I wasn't going to show, I told Janice, I'm just going to keep this one to myself. I'm just going to sketch and draw myself. But then when I said, well, I'm going to show this book, I said, well, I got to show what I'm going to do with it. So this is what I'm going to do with it. And it's heavy. I'm not kidding. How many pounds is it? Does it say? Does it even say? I'm not sure. It doesn't have the weight on it, but it's heavy. It is heavy. So anyway, I'll probably put this in the back of the book just so I have the information in case somebody asks. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to sketch. So I took a couple pictures. Like I said, it's hard for me to draw that little from those tiny, tiny pictures. So I took a couple pictures on my iPad, and I can take more to of this book pages that I want to do. So I think the first one I wanted to do was some little mice. So, but I'm going to show you the book first. Let me move this. I'm going to show you the book, and then we'll sketch. Okay, does the book have portraits in it? Um, yeah, no, there's people, but there's only a couple faces. I'll show you what we'll get to it. Maybe we'll do a face. We'll see. But I do portraits all the time. So it's my sketchbook might be more. I love drawing animals. That's like one of my. I mean, I love drawing people too, but I love drawing animals, and I don't get as many commissions as for animals. Hang on, let me take a sip of my juice. I don't get as many animal commissions as I do people commissions. So I like drawing. I like drawing people. I mean, I like drawing animals. But yeah, I do have a playlist with portraits. Thank you, Julie Topaz. And as long as we have good connection and stuff, I want to do a couple giveaways today. I have a book giveaway for US, and then I'll do a separate international giveaway of some prints, some small prints because of the shipping cost and also the international mail right now. But I do want to give away this book that Faithful Mess sent. Ouch, 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 ouch. I caught my finger on the desk. I want to give away this book, which is the Fairyality Style Source Book of Inspiration from Nature. So I bought myself this book after, I think I saw Colleen had it, and I bought it for myself. And then I took it apart, of course, and combined it with a couple other books, and that's what I made this collage book out of. So you can see, well, let's move this over because I'm so zoomed in. So I took this book apart and along with a couple other books, and so they're all combined. It's 7.35 pounds. Yeah, the 600-page one. Yeah. Hi, Susan, by the way. Anybody else? So this and this is not it's heavy as well. It's because it's a couple different books, right? And this is the one that I'm taking apart the fairy one, the fairy forest one, and added all kinds of stuff to it. So like this is the background of that one backgrounds of the fairy forest here, and then I put a cat on it. And I'm going to put other things. So I never feel like I have to finish a collage or finish an art page unless I'm on stream. And then I try to finish as much as I can or show you the process as much as I can. But I never feel compelled to finish a page when I'm doing it by myself because I just like to, I'll go through and work a little bit on something. And, here, this one's a little further along and it's a little flashed out because we have it on the white paper. But, so this one's got cats all over it. And so I'm not going to go through this book now because we've gone through it. And next time I work in it, I'll go through it again next time. But the reason I brought it out to show you is that book is in this book as part of it. So Faithful Mass sent this book, and she also sent a packaging for it and everything. Although I might just put it in a, what do you call it? Priority envelope, so I can, I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, Fairyality Style, and it's all different source book from nature. Now you don't have to cut yours up. Oh, there's the sofa. This is the page right here that I put all those cats on. Hi, Rain. I know I'm missing Leslie. Thanks, everybody. Hi, Shelly Allred. If anybody sees Shelly Moe come in, let me know. I want to ask her something. But I saw her on Monday, but I wanted to ask her something, and I don't see her very often. So if you see Shelly Moe come in, let me know. Let's see. See who else? Anne. I know I'm probably missing people. Okay, so anyway, it is a beautiful book. So thank you, Faithful Mass. I did do this page here. Oh, I'm not sure. Let me see. Do I have that one tagged? See, I tried to tag the pages that I'm working on so I can find them kind of easier. We did this one on stream. We did this one, but that's not this one. But I just want to show you. We did do this page, but let me see if I can flip to this one. See if I have it marked. If I don't have it marked, then it might be a little tricky to find. Yeah, let me see. I should have marked that one. I probably didn't mark it because it had wet stuff on it and I didn't want to stick it together. Let's see here. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Oh, the paper just fell. Okay. So this is, we went from this to this. And there is a video on it. So you can see we built a world out of that. And this is where I'm headed with this. It's kind of like my abandoned books, same kind of thing. But there's a little bit more work to these because I'm building them from just sometimes one flower, right? So in this case, I'm kind of just built it from this waterfall and these rocks down here, and then went to this. So there's the rocks are all kind of covered up and down in there. So but yeah, so it's fun to, of course, y'all know me. I love my collage. So this book is really, really beautiful. And I know it's got this tilted a little so that some of the glare comes out. It's a beautiful book. And I might end up buying another one just because I love it. So thank you, Faithful Mess, for sending it to us. And we're going to do a giveaway as long as we have a good connection today, because y'all know I like to give away a book the first Wednesday of the month, and that would be today. So look at these dresses made out of feathers and stuff. So it's a beautiful book. So this will go to someone in the U.S., and then I'll do a separate drawing for international people, and I'll send a couple of my art prints out in just regular, post, for that. So we're going to set this aside, and hopefully we can do that maybe in about an hour, maybe about 10, if somebody will remind me. As long as we have good connection, in about an hour, we will go ahead and give that book away and a couple of prints. Let's see, looking at, don't forget, guys, if you talk to me, put it in caps. Make sure you have live chat selected. Live chat, especially when we do the giveaways. We will still see your chat, those of us that have clicked live chat, but you may not see it. And I've had people go, well, I didn't see my number. I didn't see my number. Well, you didn't have live chat selected. You have to have live chat to see everything. So make sure you have live chat. And if things get any kind of fuzzy or anything, double check on your little setting wheel under the video. Double check your setting wheel to make sure you're at 1080 or 720p. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Fritchie. Yeah, well, that's what I like to do, build a world. Hi, Scrap Girl 12, Artful I said hi to Tori, Janice. I know I'm missing people. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the book that I've been enabled by Kathy Arbor and Jan. And again, it's Big Mama. It's a Big Mama Jamba. And so I'm going to kind of skip through the sections. It did come out in, is it 2020 or 2018? 2018. And it comes with a bookmark and the different sections, which are broke out by color, like I showed you there. Broke out by color. The different sections are an introduction to sketching, then nature, creatures, food and drink, vehicles and transportation, hobbies, people, buildings and structures, and then the index of subjects. So it does break it down nicely. Oh, thank you for being here, Samantha. Thanks for being a newbie. Thanks, everybody, for subbing, liking, checking, commenting, and all that good stuff. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. Welcome. Everybody's will make you feel welcome here. As long as you're not a troll. If you're a troll, bam! My mods just get those boots out and you're gone, baby. So everybody else is welcome. 3G, well, her name is G3 Brenda, but I always called her 3G. That was back when 3G was a thing, right? Known Brenda forever. Let's see. Leslie. Hi, Cat and Paste. So those are the topics. And then your journey into sketching. And then again, the introduction. So it shows you your tools and materials. Try to stay in frame here. More tools and materials and little boxes of, information, finding the right tool for you, what kind of pencil and, different things like that. Just shows you all your tools, types of paper, basic shapes. And that's his book is built on that. It's all built on basic shapes. It's all built on basic shapes. And then you go from there. So it talks about that. Let's see. More basic shapes, a little bit of perspective. So this is all the intro. Light and shade, source of light, line and mark making, texture, different textures of different items, like fish scales, reptile scales, a mirror, feathers, more textures, hair, silky fur, straight hair, and it's all done with pencil. Okay, it's all pencil in this book. He does talk about like using color pencil or other things, but this is sketching, so he uses pencil. Now that being said, I'm going to be using a ballpoint pen. Mine are all going to be ballpoint pen. Hi, Eileen. I'm just showing an enabled book by your bestie Janet and Kathy Arbor. Let's see, Diane, Leslie. So then more fur, just all kinds of textures, lots of textures. Okay. And then how to use this book, and talks about going from basic shapes to the line art, to light shading, and then adding your texture at the end. Now, I usually start right here, and I just this is kind of more my basic shape line art combo here, because I'm using a pen, and then I'll start in with the light, and I kind of mix these two at the same time as well. But that's because I'm using pen. Okay, so then I'm going to kind of skip through the different chapters. I'm going to flip through, and then we may go back, and because I've got 3 or 4 picked, and I took a picture of it on the iPad. So like, for instance, I want to do a mouse. So here on my iPad, I took the picture of the mouse page, and that's so I can go in here and make it bigger like this, right? So I can see it better. These pictures are pretty small, and if you wear trifocals, the bigger the better. Sarah, hi Sarah in Oz. Jennifer B, hi Pat. Okay, so the nature, let me just kind of get that section here. There's some even weather things, but just so you can kind of see, there's more weather, lightning, rain, volcanoes, bees here with a beehive, spider and spider web. So they're all laid out the same. They're all laid out with your shape, your line art, your shading, and your texture. They're all laid out the same. So when you go to any page, they're all laid out the same. There's Christmas trees and plants and cactus and flowers. So there's that. And I'm going through it kind of quick, guys. Then the next one is, I think, the animals. Yeah. So we have all kinds of dogs. Can y'all see okay? I can't really zoom in anymore because then you won't see both pages. Just to give you an idea what's in the book, right? Wolverine here, moose, and just different. Some have the head, some have the body. And then like this walrus here, there's the walrus body and the walrus head, right? So platypus, beaver, otters, turtles. So there's just, then there's a jellyfish, sharks. There's just, you can see, I'm just going to kind of flip just so you can kind of see. There's a little of everything. There's the mouse. So I'm going to draw the mouse. And then, so like I said before, what I'm doing is I'm going to start with one of these, like in the center of the page, just to get something on the page. And then I'll go look up other references and draw them around it. And then this is the one that I drew here. Let me show it again in my big Mama Jamba 600 page. Let's see. I'll probably have to flag my pages because it's going to be hard for me to find them to show you once I close the book. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, little llama alpaca? So alpaca face here. And then so you can see how big I drew it. This is how big I drew it compared to that. And then I drew a couple smaller ones. It's still bigger than this. I drew a couple smaller ones. And then I went and looked up other images of alpaca and llamas and then just kind of filled the page. So, yeah, I think so too, Louise. And then I filled the page with other, from different photos of different alpacas and llamas. And again, I add my own flair to it. Like, for instance, there's not a lot of fluffy hair around there, but I added all this fluffy hair around the face. And I did different things like this one with the hair blowing in the breeze. This one has some bangs, so I don't never feel like I have to, I got to copy that exactly. I don't ever read that. And they do have the cutest eyes. So I kind of tried to, with the main one, I tried to kind of do it, fairly close to what it was. But then, and I've drawn a long time, guys. This isn't my first time to pick up a pencil or a pen. But I am drawing them all with the ballpoint pen. Just a big ballpoint pen is what I'm going to use for this book. Now, will I go back and add color at some point? Maybe. Because I can do that with watercolor or Neocolor or something else, because ballpoint pen, for the most part, it can smear. It can smear some. So you kind of want to keep cleaning off your tip on a Kleenex every now and then. But for the most part, you can go over it with water medium. See, you need to clean the tip off every now and then because it'll just kind of clump up. But so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's move that to the side. And let me kind of continue flipping here, showing you some of the different animals. So there's just tons of them, as you can see. There's, what did they say there was? 900 drawing projects in here. And this page here has the bunnies. I took a picture of this one to draw too. And then I'll look up other references. So I'm not just drawing just this. I want to draw from, I love to draw from life, but I'm not, the zoo is not exactly accessible, but, you do it, you draw where you can. I can draw my cats, and I did a whole Inktober on them. I think it was 2 years ago. So anyway, so there's some of the animals, and then it gets into food. So all kinds of bottles, glasses, different food, plates of food, breads, French fries, fruits, vegetables. And I'm not showing you every page. I'm just kind of flipping. There's some cupcakes and cake. Then this one is vehicles and transportation. So then you got, everything, transportation. And the other thing here, if you have this book or even if you don't, remember I suggested if you want to do in the Society Idea Collectors, you should make lists. This is a good one to get some list of transportation, because I have my own list of transportation. I got pages of lists, but if you can't think of any transportation, even a buggy, what do you call it? A baby buggy, tricycle, stagecoach. Now, when I did my list of transportation, I didn't put roller skates or roller blades. So anyway, skateboard. So all kinds of transportation. Then the next one is hobbies, and there's a few things here. Your musical instruments, sports, some trophies, weightlifting, football, pool. And then here's the people for whoever was asking about that. Oh, thanks, Beck. Give them attitude. Yeah. And so they have them doing different things like ballroom dancing, a crying baby, someone's drinking, eating, fighting, hold hand holding, so there's just different poses and things, which these are way too tiny for me. I'd have to take a picture of it and expand it so I could see it better. You can draw this tiny if you want, but I don't want to draw this small. I mean, even when I drew other animals smaller, they're still not that small, right? So, but try different sizes. Try to draw some small, you know me. I get out the art scroll. I'm going to get out the art scroll and draw them 2 feet wide. I like drawing big. I just like painting and drawing and doing everything really big. It's just it's a little tricky to do that on a stream. I'm not set up like on a easel or anything like that. So it's a little tricky to do that. But here's some faces. There's a couple faces there. Somebody asked about faces. Maybe we'll draw one of these expressions. I'll put a tag there. And maybe do one of those. And then there's different costumes and eras, ballet, baseball, basketball. There's a Canadian Mountie, cricket. We don't do. This is a clown-free zone. We really don't do clowns here, but and I'm just kind of skipping through here. Then there's different like a nurse. There's a photographer. I hope y'all can see a little bit. So, and then it gets into buildings and structures. So then you got bridges and, ancient buildings but don't feel like you have to just, like I said, I'm taking a picture of it and making it big. You don't have to draw it that tiny. Okay, so that is the Sketch Encyclopedia 900 Drawing Projects. And it's a heavy book. It's a couple pounds, I guess. There's a book like this, but filled with face expression. Oh, well, thanks, Kathy. So now Kathy's saying there's one like this, but filled with face. What's that called, Kathy? I'll have to look at it. So bad. So enabling. Such an enabler. Is it by the same person? Janet goes, unless the clown is a mod. Because I'm sure Kathy has it. Yeah, I'm sure Kathy has it. Let's see. I'm going to go to Amazon and let's see if I can see while I'm waiting on her. I'm not sure if it would be called Face Encyclopedia. Let me just put in 3D Total Publishing. Is it by the same person? It's not the same person. Okay. Well, I'll just wait, Kathy. If you have it, you want to show it on your show tomorrow, you can show it on your show. So if y'all want to see it, go to Kathy Arbor's show tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Hi, Terry. Let's see. Tracy. I know I'm probably missing people. Cindy. Okay. So again, out of this book, I've only done 3 so far. I mean, I think I took 3 pictures. So I took it of the mice, and I haven't lightened it or brightened anything, but I don't need to do that. I just want to make it bigger, right? So I think I'll start with the little mouse face. So I'm going to draw the little mouse face, and then I'll go online and look up, where's my phone? I can go to my phone here. Hi, Devin. And look up some mice pictures. Let me go over here. Mice images. And, you can do Google Images. Pinterest is a good one. But if you go to Pinterest, it's a black hole, people. Pinterest is a black hole. Just saying. But if you want to follow someone good on Pinterest, go follow Topaz Pearl Girl Julie. She rocks the Pinterest. Do you still do Pinterest a lot, Julie? I don't remember. I mean, I don't do Pinterest as much, so I don't know how much you're doing lately. But she does have an awesome Pinterest, Julie Topaz. Topaz Pearl Girl. Let's see. All right, so yeah, there's all kinds of little mice here. That one's cute. I'll take a couple pictures and let's see. This one's kind of looking up at you. I'll grab 2 or 3 because I want to fill a page. Here's one. Let's see. Thanks, Janet. Yeah, there's Kathy's. Let's see what other mice here. They're so cute. Oh, Denise and Mom are sharing their breakfast together. There's a couple little cute ones there. Oh. Let's see. I'll get 2 or 3 little faces. Let's do mouse face. I'll get a couple different faces. Oh, that one's cute. They're all cute when they're little like this, you know. I want 3 or 4, 5. There's the one with the full body. That one's kind of cute. Hi, Deborah. You like the big alpaca? Yeah, Nanimal. That's the one that, I drew this one from the book. All right, I think I got enough. Let's see. To start, anyway. Yeah, Mom and Denise are going crazy with their breakfast shares. Yeah. Then she's talking about making trash salad, where you just throw a bunch of stuff in there. She said, "I'm gonna tell them I'm showing it on stream. Showing on stream. Warning." So she's just got all kinds of stuff there that she's gonna throw in her salad to take to work. Okay, so let's just skip a couple pages here. Let's skip 3 or 4. She's laughing at us. All right, so I'm going to draw this. I'm going to draw the mouse. Oh, Denise said, "Hey, y'all." So I'm going to start with just kind of drawing, a big kind of face in here in the middle. And then we'll do some little, hopefully we're going to be able to see. This is one of the reasons that I use a pen. Let's see. Let's go ahead and adjust the lighting again. This is one of the reasons I use a pen. It's not, I like drawing with a pen, but so I just kind of lightly sketch. It'll get darker as we go because I just got to kind of sketch it in. And we'll add whiskers and all that later. So I want kind of a big drawing in the middle. And then we might end up doing color in some later. But, and again, I'm not necessarily trying to copy it exactly. It's like essence of mouse. Right. Okay. And then I can make it as big or, as I want. Okay. So if anybody wants to draw along or draw or sketch, if you want to sketch some mice, go find some mice on online and And he's going to have whiskers. I don't want to really put them in yet, but he will have whiskers. So this right here. Let me show you the on here if I can show it. Okay, so here's just the shapes. Then here's the line art. But I started with this one right here because for me, that's not that different. Those two aren't that different. And now I'm going to go over to this one and start adding more detail. And I can just see it bigger. That's the reason that I put it on my iPad, just so I can see it better. Let's see. Who am I missing? I said hi to Gail. I think I said hi to Tanya. Oh, I make when you have to clean, it makes it less sucky. Hi, Samantha. Oh, anybody else I missed? So yeah. All right, so let's see. Let's do his eyes here. Let's go ahead and get his eyes in. And you could do a couple different things. If you want to just color it in solid and then go back in with like a Posca, but I'm going to go ahead and try to do it with, with just the pen right now. But I never mind going in there and adding highlights or anything with the Posca pen, or something like that, just to, make it nice and bright or save time. But I'm going to put the little squares in his eyes. Square highlights. But you can always go back and add another one or two highlights. So like the picture doesn't show extra highlights, but if I want extra highlights, I can just go in there and give it a little bit more. You can do, it's your drawing. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Oh, thanks, guys. Okay, so once you get the eyes in, you can usually it starts giving a little bit of personality. Now, another thing to try to do, especially if you're drawing with the pen, try to do things like don't lift your pen. Don't lift it. Like try to just, keep it on the paper and keep sketching. And you always want to be spending more time looking at what you're drawing than your actual drawing. You want to be looking at the drawing because you want to draw what you see, not what you think you see, right? So you want to keep looking at the drawing a lot. And Kathy, and I always tell y'all, I'm not a teacher. Kathy Arbor is really a good teacher, and she has a lot of things that she shows on her Thursday classes. So I would recommend following Kathy Arbor if you really want classes on things. She's really, really a good teacher. And I know people go, well, I learned a lot from you. You're a teacher. Well, just because you're learning something from me doesn't mean, you can't learn. I mean, just because I say I'm not a teacher doesn't mean you can't learn something from me. But I'm really not. I don't consider teachers they have special abilities. They have superpowers. I like to encourage people to get started, try things, and things like that. But I don't consider myself a teacher. So I also like to do like a scribbling kind of thing when I'm using a pen. It's just more, I just like using a pen. Oh, I love using a ballpoint pen. You can get thick and thin lines. And, if you don't like a line, you want this thinner, then just make it thinner. Just make it thinner. You want bigger ears, smaller ears. But once you get your basic shape on there, then you can start lightening and darkening areas. Oh, thanks, Nana Mo. I know. Well, and again, just because you learn something from me doesn't make me a teacher. So I'm going to kind of add eyebrows really give expression. So even though these aren't really his brows, it's like the fur, but where you place that fur can make him have an expression. And if you're drawing people, a couple things that if you get right, you can capture the person's look. And eyebrows is one, and the corners of the mouths. If you can get the corner of the mouth and eyebrows, you can capture the person, easy, pretty easy if you're doing sketching and stuff. Okay, so he's going to have this fur kind of comes around this way. And again, he's a furry little guy here. So now I can decide a little bit more. Darker areas. And I'm just kind of skimming over the whole thing. Just kind of skimming over the whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple of whiskers here. I'm not following the whiskers on the page, his whiskers. I'm kind of adding whiskers where I want them. And I'm making them longer and more dangly whiskers than they are. But again, guys, it's your page. You can do the whiskers or whatever. Do them how you want. It's your drawing, right? Have a couple like overlapping. He's adorable already. Oh, thanks, guys. And then you can go in, and he's got a lot of texture, right? This is I'm on the fourth one, which has the texture, which is the fur. So he's got a lot of little fur lines, like with the fur. So like I'm kind of just sketching out the way that I want the fur to go. So if I want the fur to go around this way, then I just have a little light line there, and then I can just kind of follow it around. And then there's a little bit of shading under here because his face is fat and it's kind of shaded up under here. So I'm going to do a little bit of scribbling bit under there. There's more of a shadow under here. Same thing on this side. And there's tons of drawing books out there, showing it. You can go on Pinterest, guys. Don't go out and spend money on a big book you can't afford. Pinterest has all kinds of little drawings and sketches and things that you can use to practice with. So let's put some more little hairs up here. Some of those little detail hairs. They're just kind of cute. He has these little kind of bags under his eyes here. Hi, Ella. Anybody else popping in I missed? And then his little nose is a little bit more defined. And his little muzzle. And you wouldn't think you could shade with pen, but look how you can shade with the ballpoint pen. I just love drawing with the ballpoint pen. And you can draw different colors. Maybe I'll draw something with one of the other colors. A ballpoint pen. Big. It's just a big ballpoint pen, and they come in tons of colors. So let's give his ear a little bit of shading. So like I said, that other page that you saw of the llama alpaca, that was probably about an hour. And I just take my time. When I'm here on stream, I'm going a little faster because I want to get as much in as I can. But but uh, but don't ever feel like you have to hurry or anything when you're doing this. Just because I go fast because I'm streaming. Same thing like when I'm doing my color books or anything. I go a little faster than I normally do when I'm by myself because I want to get as much in as I can. So I'm kind of just liking that's enough there. Let's go over on this side. Just put a little bit over here. Something a little pointier head there, maybe. Let's put a little more shadow up under here. Maybe a couple more little whiskers. Maybe a couple little whisker dots or whatever those are. So something like that, you know, uh, something like this. Maybe a little bit more defined around that ear. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'll go and look up. I picked some pictures off of my phone. I got them on my now. Turn off my iPad for a minute. Oh, Mom and Denise are just going to town, talking to each other. Mind you of Gale the Despair. Kids love that movie. Okay. I don't know if I know that one. Desperado, you Scoot things. Okay, off to Mom's. All right, give Mom a hug for us, Scoobs. Thank you. You have a good one too, Scooby Foodie. Okay, let's see. All right, so now I'm going to go over here to my pictures, and I've got 5 or 6 of them here. So here's a little cute little two little couple here. So I might want to put them over like in here. So now I'm going to be drawing from a photograph here instead of like instead of a what do you call it, a drawing, because this one I'm drawing from a drawing. So now I really will want to kind of decide on shapes, okay? And I've got to decide, I want to make sure they fit, their little heads fit in here. So you got to kind of decide, you got to, and here's another tip. If you're drawing something and it kind of gets away from you and you're drawing something and it's not going to fit, oops, let's go. It's not going to fit. Don't try to squeeze it in. Don't try to make their bodies real little. I mean, that's kind of a cool thing to kind of play with, doing like distortions and stuff like that. But but a lot of people, they'll run out of room on their paper and then they try to squeeze it all in. Like, for instance, you're drawing a person. So you're drawing a person here, and you got your chest and your arms. You're drawing a little person here, and you got their legs going, and you don't have enough room, right? You don't have enough room to draw the person. So then all of a sudden, let's just say your body was bigger. So then you got these. Then you have a tendency to want to make their little legs too little because there's not enough room on the page. It's better just to go off the page. Just let it go off the page. Let it go off the page rather than try to squeeze in there, you know. Okay, so this little guy's head's kind of this shape here, kind of tucked in under here, kind of tucked under this one, kind of like my cats do. Kind of like that, like this, and then he's got a kind of a big ear over here. And then his other little ears kind of peeking out over behind that one. And then his body. He's got his little feet over here, another little foot right here's his little arm, a little foot there, a little bit shadow under there, and it's all dark up under there. I'm just going to do it like a little, what do you call it, study. Little hands there, then his little arm comes around this way, little back. He's kind of just like a little ball here. And then a little foot back in there. Hi, Curly. All right, so now I kind of got them kind of shaped in, so now I can kind of go in there and start doing a little bit more detail here. So like his ear here, and his little eye is right about there. His little nose. And then this one's little eyes. His little nose. This is all dark up under here. And so these little sketches that I do, I just kind of try to get the essence of them down, just their little bit of their character down. And if I want to get too much in any detail, I'll do a study on that particular part. That's like if you go to a zoo or a museum or, um, an aquarium or whatever, you can do little individual studies of each little part of them, especially if they're moving. So when they're moving around, you really can't get, you probably can't capture them all in just one quick sketch. So you want to kind of just move around their little bodies and try to draw an ear. Just draw an ear by itself, or draw, just draw the shape of their body, or an eyeball or something, and then you really learn what it looks like more because you've drawn it in so many little details. So another little foot back here. Cute, thanks. Like, thank you, Laura. So, all right, let's do a little bit more on this guy here, and then I'm going to move on to another mouse. His face is a little long. There it needs to be a little bit like wider right there, I think. There we go. It's a little better. And then they almost have fur kind of around their eyes. So like it's almost like their eyes are kind of circled with no fur, and then the fur kind of is around their eyes, kind of like a little masks or something. So how many of y'all have ever gone to either a zoo, aquarium, museum, and sketched in person? Sketched right there in person? How many of y'all done that? Raise your hand. Raise your hand, class. How many of y'all have ever done that? Just gone and drawn in person somewhere. Now there's no tail here showing, but I'm going to just put a little essence of tail there, even though there's not one showing in this particular picture, but I want one. Maybe this one as well. Maybe this one has a tail kind of coming around this way. Kenny ordered the Faces book that Kathy Arbor mentioned. Kenny, you ordered it from Kenny. Girl. I hope you're still at your same address. I've been sending you thank you mails. I hope you're getting them. Are you still in the same address, Kenny? If you're not, please send me your new address. I know you've moved twice, maybe 3 times. But yeah, I've been saying thank you so much, Kenny. I'll show it and I'll draw from it. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Bye, Arlene. Annette is a bit scared to sketch in person. You're shy. Well, that's Cameron. When I first took him to the aquarium to draw in person, it was the first time he'd ever drawn in person. We were going to go different places, the museum, and at this one was the aquarium. I can't remember how old he was. 10, 11. I don't remember. If I asked him, he'll probably remember. And we took our sketchbooks and our pencils, and that was it. We weren't going to draw. I know she is Leslie. We weren't going to, there's no painting and coloring. It was just going to be sketching. So we started sketching, and he was a little shy at first too. He was a little shy at first to sketch in person. And I said, "Go on, just sketch, just do it." So then people started coming up and kind of looking. Not they weren't like in his space, but they were kind of like looking over his shoulder and kind of noticing. And then a couple people complimented him on his drawing. That's all it took. It just took a compliment, and he was off. And then he was just like going to town. Then he was just going to town after you got a couple compliments. So yeah, you gotta just do it. Oh, thanks, Debbie. I'm just kind of going off a little sketch here. And then this guy here is out of the book. Now, see, I lost the page out of the book because I put it on the phone. Let's see. I might have to look it up in the index if I can't find it. Let's see. Mouse. So I took a picture of it in my book here to put on my iPad so I could blow it up, right? But here, this is him here. So there he is right there. And this is my version of him. And now I'm just going through, now I'm just kind of going through images, Google Images. And again, Pinterest has more, probably better variety, but I'm just picking something quick. You know, I'm just kind of picking quick pickings. No, I would not create a coloring book, and people have asked me that before because I don't want to dedicate 9 months to a year doing one thing. And there's so many good ones already out there. Do you make color books, coloring K? Do you make books? I mean, I know you're obviously a color booker, but do you make your own books? We have Christine Aldridge. We have Laura Lou. We have, I'm trying to think of who else makes color books that hangs out here. If y'all can think of some more, feel free to say them. Yeah, I don't have Post-its on it yet, Janice. I know I should, right? I did post it a note, a face, because somebody asked me if I would do a face. So, so yeah, I don't want to spend. This ear needs to be a little bit bigger. A year dedicated to a book. Okay, that's all I want to do on them. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to another picture. Let's find another picture. I just want little sketches, you know. I could get in here and add more little fur and more, you know. I'm just kind of doing little studies. Okay, so let's see. Here's a little one just kind of sitting up by himself. If y'all missed it, let me show you over here. This is where we're headed, like this. Like I did these llama alpacas. See how I just did this was the face out of the book. This was the face out of the book, but I added things to it. Like I added more fur and fluff, added more longer eyelashes. And then I went and found all these different ones online to fill the page with that, right? And I should write it in here. What it is. It's alpaca and llamas. I don't know what's the difference between an alpaca and a llama. Does anybody know? Someone do. I'll write both. Llama. How do you spell alpaca? Is it CH or is it just a C? Is an alpaca a CH? No, just a C. There we go. Llamas are bigger. Okay. Well, there's some of each. There's some of each there. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm going to go over here. And just to, maybe do a little letter practicing. I'll write mice and mouse. Do a little brush lettering. And by brush lettering, I mean a pen with a plastic nib that's flexible. Okay, and then, of course, I want to put the date because I'm skipping around in the book. So this is 6/3/2020. The other one I wrote June. I could do it with a stamp. I could put a date stamp on it. You know, you can do whatever you want. I'm just let's see. Hi Kanga. Let me take a sip of juice here. The difference is llamas spit. Alpacas don't spit. Okay, so now I got this little mouse. So let's see if I can just fit him in right here. So now I'm going to try to draw a little smaller here, just so I can kind of fit this little guy in. So again, like if I think this is the bottom half of his body here, right? And then I'm going to kind of think of the shape here as kind of a egg-shaped body there. And then his head. So you know, see, I got to be careful that he won't fit on the page if I'm not careful. He's going to go right over to the edge. And then there's this shape of his head here. And then he's got like round, like little ears there. He's got his little hands and his little feet, one back there, one right here. And then his tail kind of comes around this way. And we'll curl it this way. All right, so there's the basic shape. Now I can go in there and add, you know, whatever. Your friend owns alpacas or llamas? I think have you visited them before on your show? I don't know. Thought you had. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Okay, so now, again, every now and then, guys, you want to clean the tip off of your pen because the ink will kind of gunk up. You don't want to gunk up. What did Kenny say? Oh, that's what Kenny said. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Kenny. All right, so now I'm going to come in here and let's draw some more little details. So his little eyes about right here. And his little whiskers are going both ways, that way and this way. He's got a little nose there. And then his fur kind of comes around. Am I in camera? Let's make sure I'm in camera there. And I'm trying to hold my pen far enough back so my hand's not in your way. Got a little more detail in the ear there. And then his fur is two-tone here because this is the fur on the back part of him here. And then the fur on the front part of him here is white. And then this is, you know, darker. So we could shade this a little bit if we wanted to. Same thing for like kind of around his eye here. But I don't want to get too much into shading or coloring or anything like that. These are just kind of like studies, right? And then his little arm kind of comes around this way. His little curled hand there. Little feet. That. Just a little sketch. I'll go over here and look at chat here in just a minute. Just give him a little bit of fur. Just I like him. Oh, and then little hands, you know, his little claws, little feet. So just a little, just kind of filling up the page with ideas. Just filling up the page. Oh, thanks, Picola. Yeah, the book I'm working in, guys, is that one of those the big sketchbooks. Look, 2 inches thick, 300 pages, which makes 600 front and back. Yeah, I had one of these before, about 5 or 6 years ago, and I never filled it completely. And I'm not saying I'm going to fill this one, but this is where we're kind of heading. Just filling a page with one animal, you know. Okay, so let's see what we can find next. And I can always go in there and add little pink feet, little pink tail. I just don't know if I want to add color right now, right? I'm just kind of sketching right now. Let's see. Here's a little front-facing guy here. This one's kind of cute. Okay, let's see if we can fit him over here on this side. Okay, so again, let's see if we can put his little head right in here. And while you're drawing, if you want to, like I did on the alpaca, make it fluffier or cuter or bigger eyes or fluffier or whatever you want to do, it's your drawing. You do what you want, and then you can develop your own little characters because you're designing them. You're using reference, but you're not necessarily copying it. And then there's a little kind of cheek thing here. Let's get that little fur. Again, I'm trying to stay in frame and at the same time, hold my pen far enough back so you can see it. So maybe he's got a little kind of a fatter little face there. Little body's coming around here. His little hands are up like this. Let's put some little glasses on him. Let's put some little specks. Little specks on him like that. Sitting on his nose. Can y'all see it all? I hope. So when I get too little like this, it's kind of hard to see. So he's got his little arms there and then his body. And his little feet down here. And again, his little kind of tummy there and his little arms. Maybe he's leaning on a cane. Let's have him leaning on a cane, like maybe, or some kind of a stick there. Little hands. Okay, I can tell it's getting a little clumpy. So I need to get off the excess ink. Get off the clump. And so I want to add color. I guess I should just go ahead and do it because I do want to add some color to it. But if she was like, all right, let's do it. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's see. I'll do a couple. Let me think a minute here. I want to do this. She's got on a little check wrap. She's got on a little check wrap here. So let's make it a little. It's going to come down like this. Okay, maybe there's a little bit seen over there. Let's do a little more defining. resist. Okay, and then the same thing for like the little feet are kind of like, they're kind of like this color. So we could add a couple little details and same, oh, I've got to add a tail to her. They're kind of this peachy color. And there's a little bit on the nose too here. Something like that. And the same thing for, see, now you got me having to color. There we go. That's all the color I'm going to do. Hi, CV. Grady Mouse, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's do a little. Okay, now let me get my pasta so I can add a little glow, a little highlight in your eyes. Where'd it go? I just had it here. What do I do with it? Well, there it is. Okay. I gotta let that dry before I want to make it a little smaller. Okay. Well, you made me do it. You made me add color. It's okay. I don't mind. And this is uh, Crayola Super Tips, so they don't go through. So that's nice. All right, let's see. Okay, now I can go back to her little eyes. I just want a tiny little highlight. Don't want it too big. See, I already made her eye too big there. Let's make it smaller. Oh, come on, guys. I don't want to answer that right now. Okay, so there we go. How's that? Hi, Samantha in Australia. Okay, head to bed. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks, guys. All right, I want a little bit more fur on his back. A little bit furrier here. Just when I look at him, it looks like he needs a little more um, volume. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's draw a couple more little things up here at the top. Now I keep cleaning off my pen because it does clump up. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to my phone. Let's see. Just one little, maybe another little face up here, maybe. Maybe just a little face up here. Now, see, I really want to put one where his little hands are on top of his head. Like standing on top of this one. Maybe. We'll see. I think I will put it pretty close, though. Let's see. Oh, I didn't give her any little whiskers. Let's give her a couple whiskers. Oh, thank you, Dee. Thank you for watching. All right, let's see. All right, so let's draw. Let's get this little guy in here. And again, he's going to have whiskers that are going to come out this way. All right, let's see. Let's get his little eyes in there. Give me some life, Mama. Give me some life. Give me some life. There you go, little baby. Uh, yeah, a Bic or a biro. Yeah, Bic pen, Bic crystal, just a black Bic pen. Yeah. And you'll know now I've got to add color because the other ones have it. This little ear is like kind of facing you a little more. This one really kind of needs to be a little bit taller. You recently began coloring again. Oh, good, Robin. I know you always are a reader. Robin's more of a reader, but that's good to hear. So hopefully y'all are doing a little bit of sketching or let's see, maybe do I want his little hands on his head? This it might be kind of cute to have his little hand on top of his head there. Kind of come around like he's kind of sitting on top. More fur up in here. All right, let's see here. Let's take my pink. This probably should have a little more color in it. Okay, and then I think to finish off this space to fill it up, we'll have his tail kind of come around this way. Do a little, let's put a little detail on the tail. Got a little thick over there, but that's okay. There we go. Something like that. So now we've sort of filled up a page. Sort of filled up a page. Can you make the big one look up? Well, not now, I can't, Susan. I've already got this eyes in there. I've already got the highlights in there. So, yeah, I don't want to change it. I like it like it is. Except for this one's little eye, maybe just a little bigger. Okay, so I think that's kind of cute. Maybe a couple more little fur lines here, maybe around the eyes. And of course, you can add every individual little hair if you want. You can get in there with more, some darker, have some contrast in there. I could do that with all of them. Get out a little bit more, darks. Nice contrast. Always nice. Okay, so do we want to do some other animal? I think I picked a rabbit and a mouse, and I picked something else. I forgot what I picked. I'll look on my iPad. The big one looks like he could be thinking, what the heck is on my head? Yeah. Exactly. Do a little more fluff here. To do a little more fluff. Go around the edges and make the fur a little fluffier. Just all kinds of little things you can do like that. Or you can just turn them into grandma. Yeah. Okay, a rabbit. You want a rabbit, Nancy? Okay, so the rabbit page. Let's see if I can see. It's on the same. Is it? Oh, here. No, that's not the page. Let's see. Here it is. The next page. So this is the page with the rabbits on it. There's also a rat down here, but there's two rabbits. There's a sitting up rabbit and a deep face detail. So again, there's so little for me to see. So I just took a picture of the page so I could enlarge it, right? So let me go over there. Bunny. Okay. So see, I just took a picture of the page just so I can make it bigger. It's a little out of perspective, but I'll fix it. All right, so I'm going to skip a couple, 2 or 3 pages. So now we have our alpaca llamas. I need to put let's just put a thing on the other side. Over here, so I'll mark it like that. There we go. So there's, and I'm going to have to go in here and add color because this one has color. Just a little like that is kind of nice. All right, so I'm going to skip 2 or 3 pages. Let's put a marker over here, and let's see. Do I want to start with the big face in the middle, or do I want a big body in the middle? Maybe a big body in the middle. Okay, now because of the curvature of the book, he's a little I kind of like that. He's a little bit looking this. I mean, he's leaning. The perspective is a little bit leaning because I didn't take a very good picture. But I'm going to draw it like that. Okay, so I'm going to put him right here in the middle, and then we'll draw some faces around it. His, like, instead of one big face in the middle, we're going to draw him in the middle. All right, so I'm going to start. It's a little bit, it's kind of, try to keep it in the camera here. All right, so look, we got to make sure he's going to fit. So let's see. Let's get his shape of his face in here. Let's get his face, and his ears are going to be here. Maybe I'll make this one a little floppier. Just a little floppier. I still want to kind of be true to the page, the drawing, but the little face kind of comes like that. Very light at first. And then again, down here at the bottom of the page is where I don't want to, I got to make sure it doesn't get it much bigger than that. And then he's going to have his feet down here. I can make his feet real nice and big. Okay, all right, so let's see. So he's kind of just standing there, and then he's got his like little hands, almost like how what do you call it, would stand a kangaroo, like how a kangaroo would stand, almost putting his little hands in his little pouch. So let's see here. That just kind of go around this way. And then he's got his big hips right there. His fur kind of comes this way. And then down here. And he's got his nice big foot. His fur is all over the top of his foot there. Same for this one. Okay, so we got him to fit on the page. Oh, you think the rabbit's good? Okay. All right, so let's make it a little bit bigger there. All right, so let's see his ears. Hopefully, I'm staying in camera, and I got to keep moving the book. Yeah, there we go. While I'm up here. So thanks, everybody. I hope if we have newbies and visitors, I hope everybody's making them feel welcome. I know the mods will, but everybody make new people feel welcome. And then they'll feel welcome if they go to your channel, right? And again, I'm going to make this ear floppy. It's not floppy in the picture, but I think I'm going to make it a little floppy ear. Like that. Needs to be a little thicker, I think. Maybe a little bigger. So the muzzle, fur, and then he's going to have big whiskers too. All right, let's make his head looks a little misshapen there. Let's give him a little more width. Has a little kind of a little square head, but that's all right. I kind of like it. All right, let's give him a little bit fatter cheeks. A little fluff. Jersey. Hi, Susan. Marissa. Yeah, like a meerkat pose. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I know. I'm probably missing people coming in. Thanks, everybody. We're just doing a little bit of sketching today from my book that Janet and Kathy enabled me to buy. Those enablers. And Kenny bought me somebody told me that Kenny bought me the Faces one. We'll be working on that one next because, we do that. Oh, we didn't do the giveaway. It's after 10. Let's stop. Let's stop and do the giveaway. Okay. So we're going to do 2 giveaways. So here's how it's going to work, guys. This is the giveaway for the people in the States, because I'm not sending books international anymore. It's too expensive, and we're lucky if things get across the pond or to Canada. But I already showed the book. I'm not going to show it again. But this is from Faithful Mess gave us this to give away. So I'm going to do this one first, and then I'm going to do a separate giveaway. Listen to the rules. Then I'm going to do a separate giveaway for the international. So the international, I'm going to send art prints. Okay, art prints to international. So we're going to do that separate. So this is going to be USA only, and then I'll do a separate number giveaway for the international. Okay. Let me go over here to random.org. Now, this is how it works. When you see me type in go, just USA first. When you see me type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. One number only. One number only, right? And the first person closest without going over. First person closest without going over. Okay, so I'm going to go. Let me turn the light down here. Hang on. So it shows that. All right, so we're going to have random.org here. Now, there's no number yet. I'm not generating it yet. So one number only. Let's do the USA first. USA only. And then you also have to be willing to send me your address. I don't share your address with anyone. I don't put you on a mailing list. I don't even give your address to the mods, okay? But I have to have your address if you want to participate. So there we go. All right, one number only between 1 and 100. Go ahead and go. If you're USA, go. Is it going? Is it froze up on me? There we go. Okay, one number only. And then we'll do a separate number drawing for the international. And okay. Well, I'll give everybody a minute, then I count down. So this is a really pretty book. And thank you, Faithful Mess, for sending it for a giveaway. Just kind of flip through here real quick. You can see I cut my book up and put it in a altered book collage mixed media. All right, get your numbers in. I'm going to count down 10. If I put in stop, there's no more numbers. So put your numbers in now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Get your numbers in. 2, 1. Okay, so let's see what number comes up between 1 and 100. First person closest without going over. 99. First person closest to 99 without going over. So if you put in 100, it doesn't count. So who's the first person closest to 99 without going over? So I'll let everybody go back and look. Yeah, Dorothy, go in the next one. Dorothy, wait for the next one, Dorothy. International. You have to be in the USA, and I will confirm. I will confirm that you are in the States. This one's for the States. The next one's going to be international. Art prints for the international. Okay. Pamela Kane had 90. Is anybody else closer? Is anybody else closer? Otherwise, we're going to go with Pamela. Okay, everybody's saying Pamela Kane. So, Pamela, you are in the USA, right? Let's confirm. Pamela, you are in the US? I'll give it a minute for her to get up off the floor because she fainted because she won. Yes. Okay. Well, Pamela, email me. Here's my email. Email me your address and I will get this. I'm going to get all my mail out by Saturday. So maybe Friday. I might go Friday, but at least by Saturday. So send me your address and you won this book. So thank you again, Faithful Mess. If y'all don't follow Faithful Mess, she has a YouTube channel. She has an Etsy shop. And she shares with our Fibs friends in the box. Okay, so now we're going to do it again. This one will be for an art print, and this is only for international. International being anyone outside of the United States. So if you're in the U.S., you already had your turn. You already had your turn. Same rules apply. Same rules apply. One number between 1 and 100. First person closest without going over. I'm going to send them. I'll send you 2 prints. I'll send you 2 art prints. All right, go. International people. International people between 1 and 100. And yeah. Okay. Now you can put in a number, Dot. Oh my goodness. So we've got a lot of international. Everybody put in your number and I'll send you 2 art prints. Okay, get them in because I'm going to count down. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, so let's go back over to random.org. Okay, so there was the last number was 99 for the USA. Now we're going to generate a new number for international. 44. Okay, 44. The first person closest to 44 without going over. Okay, did I put in stop? Did it go? Did it go? Okay, closest to 44. Closest to 44 without going over. I'll let my mods look. Okay, Tamora has 42. Okay, so Tamora _ Phoenix had 42. All right, Tamora, email me your address and I will send you out a couple of prints. Here's my email again. Again, I don't share your address with anyone. Let's get make sure I got it right. There we go. So Tamora with 42. So congratulations. Okay. Tamora, you're going to get 2 art prints. There we go. Congratulations. All righty then. Just put that over there. All right. So we got that done without a hitch. Thanks, mods. My mods, I always try to send my mods something because they work hard. I need to give them a raise. I just send them out some little treats, guys. I don't pay them. Okay, so now let's get back to our bunny. Let's get back to our bunny. Did Tamara see she won? Tamara, did you see you won? Let's make sure she saw because I need her address. Don't make me hunt you down, Tamara. So, yeah. Did she see? Did she acknowledge? Hopefully, hopefully she saw. Okay, so now I am going to double their pay, CB. All right, so let me go back to my photos here because I'm going to draw some other bunnies in a minute. They do work hard, yes. Okay, so now I'm going to come back over here and let's see. Let's keep working here. Right now I'm working off my iPad, the picture that I took of out of the book. Here's the picture I'm working. This is what I'm working from there, that little bunny right there. I made him a little lankier, like a little more meerkat. Let's make his arms a little longer. Let's do that. A little pause there. So I hope y'all enjoying just chilling and drawing. We all need a chill, don't we? Everybody needs a chill. So I'm just kind of do a little shading under his little paws here. Please give thumbs. Oh, thank you, Tori. Cats behave today. My cats? They were in here earlier. They were in here earlier. Let's make his little body a little fatter there. And then this fur little kind of comes down this way. And make him a little rounder there. Give him a little bit more girth. But I want him kind of tall and lanky. So now I can just kind of go around the edges. And I can make him as fluffy or as furry as I want, you know. Just like kind of scribbly, sketchy kind of look. Okay, well, let's go down here to his feet a little bit. And again, I am going a little faster than, or if I was doing this by myself, I'd be taking a little bit more time, going a little slower, adding maybe a little bit more detail. But I'll draw some by myself. I'll draw some online. I mean, during the show, just because it's fun. And again, don't forget, tomorrow, Kathy Arbor comes on at 1, and she is really a teacher, and she does do awesome tutorials and stuff. So yeah, I made him a little lanky. Really, his body should probably be maybe about right here, but that's okay. Now there's no tail showing, but I think I want to put a little tail. I'm going to put a little fluffy tail on him because I can. You can use your sketches just like, use them how you want. If you want to add more things or whatever you want to do it. You're not confined to a picture. Make it whatever you want. I'm going to have his little ear hairs kind of coming down. Maybe he has a little ear hair hanging off there, Maybe he's just got a little ear hair. Do we want him to have a little ear hair like an old man? Like old man ear hairs? uh, hello, Rick. Is it Ritka? I don't know. Ritka? Riddick? Riddick? I got to be careful when I try to pronounce people's names because they try to make me say nasty words. Trolls will come in and try to trick me into saying something funny, which, whatever. But yeah, they think it bothers us, but it doesn't. Okay, so I think I'm going to just kind of roll with this here, maybe a little bit more. Uh, maybe just a little bigger eyes, not too much, something like that. What do y'all think? Is he cute? And then he's, of course, got lots of fur, kind of hanging over his little arms there. Maybe needs a little bit bigger butt. I don't know. Does he need a little bit more fur back here? Let's see. Let's make this a little bit more. Got him a little too lean, I think. Okay, so there we go. We're going to stop on this one, and I'm going to now. Where's my phone? Find a couple of the pictures that I found. Or did I find any for a rabbit? Let's go look up rabbit. No, I don't think I did. Let's go look up rabbit. Let's look up bunnies. Oh, I got to write the word here too. We're going to do, let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's do it right here. Oh, a little honey bunny. Bunny. Bunny rabbit. Then somewhere over here, I want to put June. What day is today? The 3rd. June 3rd, 2020. Bunny rabbit. I got a book from the Goodwill. It's called You Can Draw It All. It's over 100 how to draw. See, that's what you got to do. Use that one, Ashley. Use that and see, that's what I'm doing from this book. I'm using just the main, the main character, like the main bunny. But like, here's what this is what I used. Okay. I used this, but I made him taller. I made his ears all floppy and hairy. You do what you want. Okay. Now I want to go find, here, this one's cute. This one's cute. Let's go with this little guy here. Well, you know what? Let me just take a couple pictures. It's easier than staying online there. Let's see. Let me find a few pictures. Let's find a few little bunny pictures and turn my light back up a little. And Pinterest is another one that you can find things to sketch and draw. This one's, and I'm going to start with doing everything on one side. But, if I fill up my it's 600 pages, which means it's 300 pages of paper. 300 pages of paper, but if you do front and back, it's 600. So I'll probably try to fill up the facing side and then turn it around and do the other. Okay, let's see. Let's find some bunny images. That one was cute. Let's see. Oh, that one's cute. They're all cute. Bunnies are just cute, right? Oh, there's a little one standing up on his back feet too. And I already did that one. Oh, let me put bunny face. I want some face or rabbit face. Let's put rabbit face. Get more specific. Hi, Lady Jen. Let's see. All right. Let's find some rabbit faces. See, now I could go with the rabbit face that's in this book too, because remember there was the rabbit body and then there's the face right there. I might use it too because I do have it. I do have it in the same on the same picture, right? Here's the one we were doing there, and then I got the bunny, I got the face too. So we might go with that. But for now, I'm gonna roll with something online. Let's see, there's a little bunny face. No, I don't want that one. Let's see, let's go back. Oh my gosh, that one looked mean. That one looked mean. Let's see. There's one. I'm gonna pick 4 or 5. Just random faces. I want them kind of facing different ways. Like that one's kind of sideways. Here's a little bunny body sideways. There's another little one. Let's go with that one. Now let me find one more little face. I want one more face. Rabbit face. Let's see. Hang on, guys. We're doing this on the fly. One more. Shouldn't be this hard to find a bunny face. See more, as in see more faces. All right, well, we'll go with these because we'll see how much time we have for a bunny face. All right, let's check. Yeah, this book is awesome. All right, let's go with. Let's do a little kind of. Maybe a little one sitting down here, and then we'll do some. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I got this little one here. All right, so let's see. He's got his little head's going to be here. And his little body is going to be here. Okay. And then his ears. All right, so there we go. We got a shape. We have his shape. Going to charge my phone. Okay, Lydia, thank you for stopping in. Anybody I missed? That's Tracy and CB, Sarah. All right, so here we go. So let's see. All right. Little jowls. A little fatter cheek right there, and his ear. So what's everybody else been working on? If you're not drawing along today, what else have y'all been doing? I mean, not just today, but I mean, have y'all been working on have y'all been working in drawing, sketching, painting, coloring? What have y'all been doing? I'll try to glance over here and see. Is anybody else doing any videos or shows this week other than Kat? I know Kathy Arbor is. That eye's a little big. We'll have to give him a bigger eye on that side. There we go. And again, he's going to have his whiskers. Drawing and collage, CB said. Oh, CB, have you been posting anything? I haven't seen you do any collage posting lately. Have you been posting? Let's do a little furry face. Maybe this, you know what? It's not Halloween, but you know what? Let's do like a vampire bunny. Let's give it some fangs. Y'all know we. It's hard not to make them into little characters. Anne's working on iCads. Nemo's gardening. Louise is coloring in Jane F. Hankins' book. Trying out pan pastels. Y'all got. I hope y'all are posting on Instagram. Carla. Hi, Carla. Stephanie. Doing dishes while watching. Oh, you're doing the 52 doodle challenge. Okay, Stephanie, are you on Instagram? Tracy's doing reverse collage and coloring mouse guard. I've colored in mouse guard. I haven't colored in a while. I should pull that book back out now that we see these little animals. CB haven't posted anything in a long time. Girl, need to be doing it. CB draws beautiful girl faces. Beautiful girl faces. Oh, so you're gonna do, what are you gonna mold, Dot? You got some silicone molds. What are you gonna make? Pamela bought a jelly plate. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of papers. I'm ready to do some more collaging too. I pulled out, look. I am making some little collages for, I think I'm going to make some little collages and make them into prints. Let's see. Abigail is working on a calendar. I know I'm missing some. Louise post on IG, been watching you while I work. Oh, good, Louise. What did you post? Do I need to go look? I don't remember if your name is Louise on everybody has their different names on, Instagram and here and everywhere else. Susan, let's see. Susan got Prismacolors. No, I'm really. Oh, Julie's just posted. I think, is that your iCat for the day, Julie? Oh my gosh, Julie Topaz. That just popped up in my feed. All right, let me see. Louise. Did I miss it? Did she say? Let me go over here and look. Louise. You're going to pop up. I don't know which Louise. I got a whole bunch of Louises. Which Louise are you, Louise? I need your name so I can look at what you're doing. Dot's going to make an elf. What are you going to make it out of, though, Dot? You're going to make these animals. What are you making? Paper? Paper molds? Are you making paper things or clay or what? 10-year-old. Oh, that was a flashback. Oh, okay. Okay. So that was a flashback that Julie had. The iCAD challenge. Debbie Riddick is doing the iCAD challenge, which is index card a day, and it's for 2 months. Louise _art. Okay, Louise. Am I spelling your name right? Louise _. Okay. _ art. Oh, there you go. Art in color. Is that right? Louise? Where'd you go? Where are you, Louise? Oh, that's it. Okay, Louise Art in Color. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Louise, I didn't know you were in UK. I don't know why. Oh, look. Just working on pan pastel there. It's Louise. Here's a page she colored. Or is this one you colored? Oh, yeah, another Jane Hankins. See, I don't know. I haven't got anything by Jane Hankins. There's another one Louise colored there. I like those mercats. Mercats. Oh, okay. You can do resin, clay, or paper. Oh, okay, Dot. Curly Books is junk journaling. Janet is albums. I'm going to find some fun, iconic albums. Oh, that's the prompt. Albums is the prompt for the iCAD. Okay, so like album covers. Cool, Janet. You have to let me check out, make sure that picture's photographed well. I always tease Janet. Okay. Oh, well, wait. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, back to my photos here. Okay, here we go. Back to my little bunny. My bunny with the fangs. Y'all know we like to do this fun stuff every now and then. It's usually at Christmas and holidays. I mean, Christmas and Halloween, and it's usually when we do funny things like this. Okay, so let's see. If he has his little paw here, does he have claws? Does he have claws? Well, anyway, I hope y'all are having fun today, just hanging out and chillaxing. Oh, that looks like a little short sleeve now. Oh, I kind of like that. It looks like he has a little short, or he or she has a little short sleeve, fur sleeve. Let's give him some claws there. Because, fangs. Got to have claws if you got fangs. Let's give him a little arm, hand there. And what kind of a tail? What kind of a tail would this one have? Oh, maybe some little, I don't know, a little sleeve thing there. What else? What can we do with this one, guys? Any suggestions? Y'all have any suggestions? Because we got those little sleeves. I mean, it looks like little sleeves. Or what kind of a tail? Something. Let's do a little more fur here. Yeah, I know. It's hard sometimes. We used to all keep lists on who was who, but now I think we kind of got used to who it is. Thanks, Tracy. If you could hear me laughing, Debbie Riddick. Hi, Kangaroo Babe. You just posted your latest doodle. Oh, Kangaroo, are you in that? What's that challenge again? Let me go over there. What's that challenge called? The doodle a day or something like that? Let me go over here. Let me see. Let me see if I can find you. Let's see. Kangaroo, is your name the same? I don't remember. See, I don't remember everybody's name. Yeah, there she is. Okay. Oh, there's your doodle. Oh, that's nice. Kangaroo. It's like that could be a fabric pattern. So there we go. Let me turn down the light just a little so it'll show up. There we go. I can't get much closer. I'm already zoomed in pretty far to sketch today. There we go. Give him a tattoo on that shaved arm. Okay. What should the tattoo be, Janet? Oh, now I got to get my picture back. What should the tattoo be of? What would a tattoo on a bunny be? Mom, well, yeah, we've done that before. Actually, I think we did it on a rabbit one. No, it was on a. We did the mom. We did a tattoo on the pug, the biker pug, the biker pug. Got to think of something more. Yeah, let's think of something else, guys. I got a shoulder thing there. I got a twitch in my eye, guys. My eye's twitching. Oh, resist the farmer. A carrot sword. That's good, Danny. A little carrot. A little carrot sword. I don't have too much room here. A little carrot. My eye is twitching. Oh my gosh. A little carrot sword. Maybe with the little the sword part could be the little, what do you talk, the green. I'll have to color it for it to show. All right. It's little. It's little, but he's got a little carrot tattoo. All right, let's see. All right, so we do have some whiskers there. All right, let's see. I don't know, and I don't know what other, maybe the tail, his tail, has kind of weird, kind of odd looking, spiky, kind of spiky. I could even make it spiky, I guess. Spiky tail, like defense. Oh my gosh. All right, let's come back over here a little. Always have fun on this channel. Oh, good, Deborah. Thank you. Always have fun on your channel. You're funnier than you know. I'm still giggling about the bag of balls from Monday. Yes. It was eyeballs. It was eyeballs, Deborah. All right, so let's see. Let's move on to a couple little smaller drawings. Oh wait, I got to get his little nostrils in there a little bit. Let's get his little nostrils in there. Maybe a little fur around the eyes here, just to define his little eyes here. We're kind of skipping. We're kind of skipping detail, but it's okay. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have here? We have time for another one or two. Let's see. We could just draw a little face over on this side. Let's just draw the face. This one looks like almost like a baby bunny because the ears are little. I don't know. Do the ears get longer? Who here knows bunnies? Do the ears get longer as they get older? I mean, do they have little kind of, I don't want to call them stubby ears, but like kind of short ears until they get bigger? This one has kind of little ears. Stuff the nightmares made out of. The big guy needs a pocket watch. Oh yeah, that would be good. Like a little fob or something. Some kind of little fob or something in a pocket watch. Maybe a little chain. Like that. Y'all carry me off on these rabbit trails. No pun intended, but yes pun. Rabbit trails. They have short round ears. Okay, yeah, this is kind of what these look like. The little face comes down this way and the little back way here. So y'all need to get out a sketchbook. It doesn't have to be 600 pages. Okay, well, there's the sun. Now let's get his little back of his head here. Comes around this way, and we'll put some fur in there. It's a little darker over here. Diet my flowers and vegetables. Diet your flowers and vegetables? Oh, they have short round ears. Oh, and their diet is your flowers and vegetables. Got it, Kathy. Kathy, if y'all don't follow Kathy Arbor, I'm telling you, if you want to see stunning, stunning flower pictures, all kinds. I don't know how she grows so many different kinds. So many different kinds of flowers. Kathy does. Kind of a little bit. His little face is a little odd, a little off. Well, because he's kind of, I want to give him a little fatter cheeks there. Because I'm just drawing this face. So I'm not drawing his body. So you can't get a reference there. But he's got fur here. And of course, let's give him a couple of whiskers there. Let's give him some more fluff. Let's make this one kind of fluffy. Shall we? Shall we fluff this one up? But hopefully you get some sketching inspiration today. And I will show you a couple of my collages that I'm working on, trying to use up those deli papers. Patty Tolly Parrish, she made me, well, she didn't make me. She gets out these deli papers, and I think, oh, I got to get out. Because, I've we've deli. Okay, let me back up. We've jelly plated on deli paper for so many years, and we have so many hundreds of pieces of deli paper that has been jelly plated, and we don't ever use it. Well, Patty was using it. It was Patty Tolly Parrish. If y'all don't follow her, if someone wants to put Pacola or somebody wants to put Patty Tolly Parrish's link in, she's a hoot, people. She's a hoot. And so she was using, and I don't know if it was just deli papers or some, I think she had some collage papers, and she was using some different things. I caught a little bit of her show a few days ago. And so I said, I've got to pull out some of these deli papers because we're not using them. So I started kind of playing with some collage with them. I usually add my collage papers, like deli paper, those kind of papers. I usually add them to my abandoned books or my altered books, right? But I rarely start with them. But because I got all those collage papers, collage, not stickers, but cut out this book here. Where did I put it? Where did I put the book? Here's the book. I've already cut this one up. This book, though, things to cut out in collage, and I have all the, all this deli paper. I said, you know what? We need to be using this fluffy stuff. So I started doing some little collages, and I think I'm going to make prints out of them. We'll see. All right, come on, everything. Stop falling over. And so I'll show you that in a minute. Those little deli paper. Collages with the deli paper. Oh, let's see. Your other addiction? Jelly plating, Kathy? What was I missed your other addiction. Is that what you're talking about? Because I looked away. So yeah, it's kind of got a little cute little muzzle there and little fur. I kind of like him. So you can fill up the pages. So this is what we've done today so far. Well, I think this is going to be it for today as far as sketching goes. I think I'll stop. I might do some more later. I can, you can draw little things too. I like to draw fairly big, right? I like to draw larger. This is even small for me. I like to draw those big on my art scroll. What did Kathy say? Oh, there's Patty's channel. Thank you, Pacola. How do you get prints done? I get them done at the Office Max or whatever it's called. I don't get them because I don't get that many. I get about 50 a month. I make about 50 a month. So I don't go to a printer. I could use like something like Cat Print or something like that, but then you got to go on shipping. You got to wait for it. And I just run up there and make y'all some nice paper and make prints on some nice paper. I don't because it's only like I said, they're only about 50, and I don't sell them. I just give them to the channel supporters. So yeah, I just go here. Let me show you a couple of them. Let me pull up. So last month, well, May, for May, I had these bees done, and they're on some nice paper, and I backed them and signed them on the back. I backed them with some cardstock, and I put them in these sleeves just to make it a little special. Now, I don't send out 8x10s every month. Well, this is about an 8x9 or something. I don't send that size out every month. I usually send out like a 5x7. Let's see. Let me find some up here. Well, here's a rooster. I think, well, wait, there's a small rooster. I was going to say, I think I might have given all my roosters out, but I had two sizes of roosters. And then I had my blue jay. This is from my big collage. I did this one. The blue jay was from, I think, 3 months ago. Let me find the original. Hang on. So here's the original. So you can see. And then I turned it into these little 5x7 prints. It's on nice paper. But this one was for 3 months ago. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lady Jan. Yeah, Lady Jan got one. So I'll send a couple of these prints out to the international because that's something that I can do without, send a book. Then here's the roosters. I have two sizes of roosters. This one here. Now this one I haven't trimmed down yet. Wait, let me trim it. Let me trim this one down. I'll use it with the paper cutter, but this is my copy, so I can do what I want with it. So I had two sizes of this one. So I had this size and this size of the rooster. So yeah, these are different things that I send out to anybody that supports my channel. And I send out things once a month. And it's usually about 50 things. Because I also send out to my mods. Hi, Preppy Crafty Girl. We've been drawing and sketching today. So here's the bunny rabbits. And they might need some pink in there. Well, I don't know if I want to put pink in the one with the fangs. And I won't put color on this one. And then we did the little mice. We did the little mice. And the little grandma mouse. Then we did, well, I already had done this page. I'd already done the alpaca llama page. I already done that. I'd already done that one. Did that one. So anyway, again, my inspiration is coming from the Sketch Encyclopedia. So I'm taking one of the items, like one thing, and putting it in the center. And then I'm looking up all different kinds of references to fill the page. Like this mouse right here was the one from the book. It's not exactly. I mean, I'm not tracing it or anything, So and then we did the little mice around it. And then we started on the bunnies. This one we gave it the little pocket watch. Let's get a little gold pen. Is this one working? We'll do a little gold pocket watch and then a little gold chain. Dang, it's heavy to lift up. So we did that today. It was kind of fun. And and that's in the big sketchbook, 600 pages, 300 front and back. So if y'all miss seeing that, then the other thing that I did do, I did this today, Monday. So Monday, we put together the flow book. Well, we put it fairly well together. Well, I went ahead and added all the rest of the stuff. Oh, something bent right there. I added the rest of my trimmed pages. Oh, that's just in the back. I have the stickers and stuff stuck in the back, and the big sheets of paper, because I want to use those on the individual pages. This is the foodie book. This is the foodie one. So I'll flip through that real quick. What else was it? Oh, my collage. I'll show you the collage stuff. Let me do that real quick. So, yeah. So Patty inspired me to grab out my deli papers. And so I'm not, it's still in the percolation. Okay. It's still in the percolation, but I'm doing these and I'm keeping them very simple, fairly simple. But I'm using my deli papers, and I'm using some of those new collage cutouts out of the Extraordinary Collage to do something. Here comes the cats. Here comes a little Malibu. Stretch, baby, stretch. She's stretching right here. So here's what I've done. I've done 4 of them. So here's one. And I did put them on black. I did back them with black. Oh, baby, come on, lay down. I did back them with black cardstock. So there's this one. See, there's the monkey right there. So I'm just using like one element. Now I am using Janet's and now who sent me the others? Not Nana. Nanamo is on my mind. I don't know why. Sent me the little, what do you call it? The planets. Here's my little envelopes. Oh, I don't know now. But anyway, my and then using pieces of deli paper. So I got that one. I got this one. Devin, that's who it is. I don't know why I want to keep saying Nana Mo, but Devin Rex sent me bags of planets. Devin and Janet. So I've got little planets like this. And then this is a sticker. Okay, baby, you're going to have to lay down, honey. Keep knocking Mama off camera. Okay, then let's get down. Come on, let's get down. She wants me to pet her, and she's not going to take no for an answer. So I did that one. And then we've got 2 more here. This one I added a bunch of like doodly stuff too. This was like some flowers pieces, and I felt like it needed moss. So I put moss in space. And then this one. So, and then again, it's got all the different deli papers. It's got a planet or a moon, and then just one element. So you see how simple I kept them. Very simple. So those are the 4 that I've been playing with, percolating with the jelly papers. So yeah, I'm going to thank Patty Tolly Parrish for that getting that fire under my butt. So okay, so what I did, I since the last time we met, which was Monday, I'll go ahead and show this to you real quick. I added, this is another page from another flow book or something, but it was a hard card stock, and it said, "You are unique." And this is going to be, remember, this is going to be the Fibs book. I think it's a little flashed out. Let me turn down the light just a little. Since we had the white paper, I had to adjust the light. There we go. That's a little truer color. It always gives me a nice tan, but yeah, with the light changes. Sometimes I look like a ghost. Let's see. Yeah, I liked them. So then, thanks, Jonna. So this was a separate page from another book, and I just put that in there because it said you are unique. Here's the foodie fibs. So I got that on there on that little banner. And then there was a page of food stickers, and I just took all the stickers off that page and stuck them on here, along with on this little poster here. I put a couple stickers there. And then this is going to open up like this. And then all the, on these little recipe cards, is going to have all the foodie fibs. Here's a couple more that I punched in there. And I've already started the list of the foodie fibs here. These will get written down on these papers nicely, you know, with the, like, all right, let me do one because NaNoMo, I'm going to do NaNoMo soon. So like, for instance, let's just go in. So I'll write everybody's names on these little recipe cards in no particular order, like this, right? And fill out, you know, all, like I can get 4 or 5 or 6 on a card. So that's what all these names are going to be. And then this kind of folds up into a little, contents page, right? So that'll be the contents page. So we got that. And yeah, so there's all the names on the dashboard. Then here's a little tag here and the little food truck tucked in this little thing here. If y'all want to see some cool junk journals and this kind of making journals like this, go follow Preppy Crafty Girl. I'm telling you, she does some awesome stuff and she sells kits. So Preppy Crafty Girl, YouTube and Etsy. So this came with the flow book here, and it's another piece of hard cardstock. I haven't put any. I only have one tab in there, but you know I have all the little place card tabs to use to make tabs with. So I taped in one of these little bags here to put the little label stickers in there. Another little recipe thing here, and then all kinds of papers here. And this is where I will build. Is NaNoMo still here? NaNoMo, you here? Or did she already go? I want to ask her because I was thinking this page, but I don't know what color she likes. If she's here, I'll do it. I'll ask her what colors. But so these were in the foodie book, in the flow book for. Oh, there she is. Okay, NaNoMo, you tell me. Do you like the yellow, the lemons? Do you like the blue? Do you like the pink ice cream? Which color do you like? Then here's pomegranate, kind of a deep red. And then there's the donuts. Which one do you like? I'm going to make that page for you, whichever one you pick. So, yeah. Let's see what is everybody else saying. The Pommy page? Okay, so NaNoMo wants the Pommy page. Hang on, I'm writing it down. The Pommy page. All right. So then the next thing in here, there's this another little food truck like note card. And then here's the leftover banner diamonds. Here's another couple little note cards. So you can just see, all I did was punch them with my Happy Planner punch. And we got more papers, recipe cards, which can be used for, you know, notations. And the nice thing about this, I can move anything around because look, you can just pull it right out. Always pull it toward you. Don't just yank it out because you'll tear it. Pull it toward you. See, it just comes right out. And then all you have to do is just kind of tap it back in. Like that. Then these are for you pages. Some more note card paper. Little vintage coffee pots. So this is going to be the Fibs book for foodies. Okay. There's a little poster here. So what I did is I just punched one side of the poster and refolded it so that it can pull out. See? If you punch both of them, then you can't open it up. Here's a little, today is little spinner. Then here's another pull-out page. See how I just kind of refolded it so that it's not all the way to the edge, and then you can pull it out. And this can be a page too. Licking the donut page. I know, right, John? Have I made you a page in the other book? I don't know if I made a sister woman page. Are you a foodie, Jonna? Are you a foodie? You have to get this book. Yeah, this is what the cover looks like, Jonna. And it's at the bookstore. It's at Books A Million, probably Barnes and Noble too. But it's the Flow book for food lovers. Are you a foodie? Let me see, Jonna. Preppy, crafty girl. I thought I put you in the other book, but maybe not. Preppy, crafty Jonna. Not that you know of? Okay, I was going to put you on that donut page, but we'll find somebody to put on that donut page. So as you can see, I went ahead and look, here's even the intro pages. You can cover all this up. You can put things on it, tape things, so it's still a page. So I left those in there. Here's this pull out here. So, and then the little place cards, I'm using those for little tabs to put people's names on. Okay. Draw a head with a big Here's another one of the pages here, the little mini poster things. Sushi. So all these pages can be for the foodies. So if you're not bored yet, I'll take a minute to show you the other Fibs book and the pages that I do have done. But this one will be, because it was a book for food lovers, right? So I thought that would be a cool addition to here's all those little food truck. Look at all these, John. See all this? This is a little banner that came. I cut it apart. But the little banner of food trucks in here. You will love this little book, John. You need to get this book. Just saying. Cut this out. It's a little envelope. Another like dashboard. And then another one of the little posters. And so just continue to add all the pages that you saw me show Monday when we were making the book, and we didn't have time to put them all in. We didn't have time to punch them all in. I went ahead and finished punching them and putting them all in, except the big sheets. All right, even this one, guys. This one, remember this one? It has 13 pages that pull out, that flap out. I went ahead and punched it in, and this will pull out 13 pages. It's one long banner. So I even put that in there. And then I made a little pouch out of a artist trading card baseball card sleeve so that I could put all my little tags and tabs and stuff, and I even put the baker's twine that I'm using in there just to keep it in here. And then the back here with the big paper clip, I put the extra stickers, the extra bags, and also the extra big sheets. These are the big sheets of wrapping paper, right? These are all back here with this big paper clip, so I can use these items as I make the Fibs pages. All right, so like that. UPS is here. What are we getting? UPS is here. Oh, hang on, guys. I gotta go see what. It's probably for Hubster, but let me check. who this is from. But I had to give her a bottle of water. You always have to do that. Offer UPS girls or guys a bottle of water. Has my name on it, but I don't know, it may be for Hubster, but I'm not sure. Let's open it up. What is this? Let's see, there's a note inside. Oh my gosh! It's from Mr. and Mrs. Boyette. It's from Edwin and his wife in Hawaii. Oh my gosh! I need to do an unboxing. It's from Edwin and Jennifer. Aloha, Dee Dee. We hope you and your family are doing well. We just wanted to send you a little something as a thank you for all the beautiful art you send us and for being a great friend. Mahola, Noah. I'm not going to say it right. From Edwin and Jenny Boyette. Oh my gosh. From Hawaii. Let's see what it is. I'll cover up the addresses on the front, so that should be okay. It's got peanuts. Let's back up the camera. Y'all got to be here for an unboxing. I'll have to tell Edwin to come and look. Have to tell Edwin to come look at the video later. So let's see what we got from Hawaii. It's going to be fun. All right, so let me see what I can do with the peanuts here. Let me pull my trash up here and kind of see if I can put them in. Am I going to be able to do this? Because it's like, oh, that's going to work. Let's see if I can just scoop them out. Because there's a layer here. Look, I just want to get this top layer off. Let's see what we got here from Hawaii. Thank you, Edwin and Jenny. What is this? Oh my gosh, is it? Oh no, is this supposed to be? It feels melty. What is in here? I hope it wasn't supposed to be frozen or something. Let's see what this is. Okay, I got to do this over here because it's not going to work. What's in here? Is it supposed to be wet? Is it supposed to be frozen? Do not eat. Oh, okay. So this was, this is wet. It's melted. It was, I guess at one point, ice. You know, the ice. This was reusable bags. So I can put this in the freezer and reuse this. It's like the freezy jelly stuff. I didn't know what it was. I was kind of freaked out. What is that? The cats are going around like, what is that? Okay, so that looks like that was supposed to keep everything kind of cool. You should stamp paper with these peanuts. I got enough stems to stamp with. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so that's what that was. That is a reusable, refreezable thing. All right, let me get some of these peanuts out. This is so sweet. How sweet is this? Thank you, Jenny and Edwin. Okay, Big Islands. This came, see, it all came from Big Island. What is it called? Big Island. Okay, Big Island candies. Macadamia blossom honey. Are we going to have a foodie at the end with the foodie food? Oh my gosh, look. Macadamia nuts. Chocolate covered macadamia nuts. Oh my gosh, and the little card with it from the Big Island candies. Oh my gosh. Look how cute the box is. All right, what's in here? Okay, make sure I get everything out. Okay, that's all peanuts. So let's move. I don't want the cats getting these peanuts because then I'll really have a mess on my hands. All right, there we go. Look how pretty it is. All right, Big Island candies. Oh, we got to zoom in a little bit. Now that I got the box off the table, let's zoom back in. I know, right, Nanimo? Okay, just let's take a little minute. Look at the little butterflies. Those will be reused. Y'all know. Pretty ribbon box. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Jenny and Edwin. That is so thoughtful of you. Everyone sends it because they are heaven. They're heaven. Look at that. Oh, okay, let's see what's in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All our cookies and chocolates are made using the finest ingredients to ensure that they are the highest quality. If at any time you find the product does not meet your standards, simply return the unused portion and this is going to get eaten. Look at all the different kinds in here. There's candies, cookies. Sorry, guys. I wish I could share, but Oh my gosh. I gotta go make me a fresh pot of coffee. Look at this. Can y'all see? Yum, yum, yum. Look. Bacala, what is it? Bacala? The kind you dip in your coffee. Look at it all. Oh my gosh. They all look yummy. I have to hide this from the hubster. I know, right? Yum. I know. Oh, I didn't know it was from Edwin, or I'd tell him to come. Well, he's at work, so he probably wouldn't. Hawaii, there's 6 hours. There's 6 hours difference in us. But thank you, Edwin and Jenny. I will take a picture of this. That's what I'll do. I'll take a picture of it and tweet it. I don't want to embarrass them. Do you think that would be okay? Biscotti, thank you. I couldn't think of it. I couldn't think of biscotti. Thank you, Curly and Janice. Yeah, I have to take a picture. I just have to, with the box and the ribbon, and I'm gonna have to. So thank you so much, Edwin and Jenny. Yeah, thanks, guys. So yeah, we got the foodie journal shown. We did some sketching. I showed you what I'm going to be doing with my deli papers, and I think that's a wrap. I think that's a wrap. I know. Hi, CL, by the way. Anybody else I missed coming in? I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for hanging out for 3 hours. Sometimes we hang out for 4. Sometimes it's longer, but today's 3. So if you want to watch the replay, make sure you give it at least an hour or so to fully render and with the chat, so you can see the chat and the video. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day too, Nanamo. You're going to be the first in my book, Nana, in the foodie journal. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay free. Bye.